Let's be honest. When you think of an outdoor vehicle, your mind instantly goes to heavy winches, mechanical locking differentials, and massive ground clearance. But China's automotive market loves to shatter conventions, and welcome to Vision Effect TV. Meet the all-new Geely Panda Warrior. Xiongbao Yongshi. Geely calls this a urban light outdoor pure electric small car. A marketing gimmick? Maybe. But look closely at the strategy here. This isn't built to conquer the Sahara. It is engineered for what the youth call Songchigan, the ultimate vibe of outdoor relaxation, effortless, and affordable. In its segment, this is the only micro-EV with a genuine, rugged, light outdoor design language. Those retro, circular LED eyes framed by a tough, contrasting bumper, the roof racks, side steps, and squared-off wheel arches. It looks like a hardcore off-roader that's shrunk in the wash. It gives the Gen Z buyer the aesthetic of adventure, without the parking nightmares of a full-sized SUV. But is it just cosmetics? Or does this micro-warrior actually have the hardware to back up its rugged posture? Let's talk numbers. Underneath that boxy shell sits a rear-mounted electric motor, pushing out 30 kilowatts of power and 85 newton-meters of torque. No, it won't win drag races. But in a car this light, acceleration up to 50 kilometers per hour is surprisingly punchy. The energy source is a 17.03 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. CLTC range? 200 kilometers. For a pure commuter, that is more than enough for a week of city driving. And here is the crucial bit, the 22 kilowatt DC fast charging. It takes just half an hour to juice up from 30 to 80%. That means you can actually leave the city grid, head to a suburban campsite, and recharge while you set up your tent. Step inside, and the light outdoor theme continues. The cabin doesn't feel like a cheap plastic box. Geely used clever textures and a clean layout to maximize the sense of space. You get a 9.2-inch digital instrument cluster paired with an 8-inch central touchscreen. But the real magic is the spatial efficiency. The rear seats fold completely flat, expanding the cargo volume to exactly 800 liters. That is enough space for 2 large suitcases, camping gear, or a portable projector setup. It is a mobile base camp for the urban nomad. So, let's deliver the final Vision Effect TV diagnosis. What exactly is the Geely Panda Warrior? Is it a serious tool for the outdoors? Or is it just a fashionable toy for the concrete jungle? To answer that, we have to look at the macro trends in China's automotive landscape. Consumers aren't looking for high-range, high-cost behemoths just to go on a weekend picnic. They want micromobility with personality. And that is where the genius of the Warrior lies. From a purely mechanical standpoint, it is still a city car. It has small wheels, modest ground clearance, and no all-wheel drive system. If you try to climb muddy rock trails with this, you will get stuck. Let's be completely realistic about its physical limits. But look at what it successfully accomplishes. It democratizes the lifestyle vehicle. For a fraction of the cost of a traditional off-roader, it grants the driver access to a specific subculture. It bridges the gap between daily, mind-numbing office commutes and the psychological escape of the outdoors. When you drive this, you aren't just moving from point A to point B. You are carrying a visual identity. The roof racks aren't just for cargo. They are an extension of an active lifestyle. The rugged bumpers are a shield against the monotony of standard hatchback designs. Geely's execution here is mathematically brilliant. They took an existing, highly successful micro-EV platform, optimized the suspension slightly for rougher suburban roads, and gave it an unmistakable character. They didn't over-engineer the drivetrain because over-engineering kills affordability. And affordability is the heartbeat of this segment. Final verdict? The Panda Warrior is not a toy. And it is not a hardcore off-road tool. It is something entirely new. It is an emotional enabler. It gives you exactly enough capability to touch nature and exactly enough efficiency to survive the city. For the modern urbanite, that might just be the perfect balance. None other can match this specific vibe. If you enjoyed this technical breakdown, make sure to subscribe to Vision Effect TV and turn on notifications so you never miss the next diagnosis.